So now I'm going to go back to 1920. And this is a different name, a name you don't know, a guy by the name of Karl Rehnborg. He was a carnation milk salesman in the 1920s, and he went to China, going back to China again, to sell milk. And he found out rather quickly there wasn't a huge market for that there. It wasn't a big piece of their diet. And he became intrigued about diet and nutrition and how everything worked there. He was living in Shanghai at the time when there was a lot of fighting between certain warlords in certain sections of China, between the nationalists and Chiang Kai-shek and others. And I don't remember all the exact history, but he was in Shanghai and ended up getting trapped. And the people of Shanghai were starving, and he was trying to think of how they could continue to eat. He had a small garden. He began to think about ways to intensify the garden and how you could get nutrition out of less food. He even put rusty nails. He had his goulash that he put together, just all the stuff that he could get. And he said, if people could stomach the stuff without throwing up, they did okay. They were healthier than others in other things that were being eaten. So he began to think with these ideas of plant-based nutrition and how people's diet were missing that as we become more advanced, even in the 1920s, that as you become more processed foods and things of that nature. He began being focused on plant-based nutrition and how you could take nutrition out of a plant and how you could supplement somebody's diet with it. You can't get somebody to eat all the plants and grass and the stuff that he was growing at that time. But he began to think of those ideas. How do I farm that material? How do I then take that material and maybe put it into a pill that somebody can use and supplement their diet? What sort of product could that be? So he came back to Southern California in the 1930s. He messed with that idea. And in 1934, he started a company called Nutrilite. And today, Nutrilite is the world leader in the largest brand of vitamin and nutritional supplements. And that's what we sell exclusively through Amway. So I'm going to put that story out there with Nutrilite and the product. And taking it from an idea and just being observant and paying attention to what was happening in the world around him and trying to find a solution. And his cause was always health. How do I help somebody be healthier? How do you get the nutrition in your diet that'll help you be healthier?